What if I told you that the man who once mentored Nipsey Hussle may have played a role in his downfall? The relationship between street legend Big U and Grammy-nominated rapper Nipsey Hussle began as a promising partnership, but spiraled into a dangerous rivalry marked by violent confrontations, business disputes, and family drama. By the end, death threats loomed over Nipsey's head, and his murder would spark theories that continue to divide the hip-hop community today. This is the complex, often hidden story of how a brotherhood crumbled and the devastating consequences that followed. Before Nipsey became a cultural icon, Big U was already a towering figure in South Central Los Angeles. Born Eugene Henley, Big U emerged from the rough streets of Arlington and Slauson Avenues in the heart of Los Angeles. From his early days, he established himself as a force to be reckoned with in the notorious Rolling 60s Crips gang. This wasn't just any member. Big U climbed the ranks through street operations ranging from frontline confrontations to high-stakes robberies of local drug dealers. By the early 1990s, Big U had solidified his position as either the leader or among the top echelon of the Rolling 60s. His influence ran deep, so deep that even today he's known to have the strongest connections and command the most respect within the 6-0's territory. His reputation wasn't built on music. It was built on fear, respect, and an uncompromising approach to power. But like many street figures, Big U eventually looked toward legitimate business ventures, particularly in the music industry. This transition would bring a young, ambitious rapper named Nipsey Hussle into his orbit. Nipsey and Big U initially appeared to be the perfect partnership. When Nipsey signed with Epic Records in 2007, the future looked bright. Plans were underway for Nipsey's first studio album, South Central State of Mind. Following the underground success of his mixtape series, Bullets Ain't Got No Name. Nipsey had the talent, Big U had the connections, and together they seemed unstoppable. But you should know, nothing in the streets stays peaceful forever, and this relationship was about to face its first major test. The exact origin of their conflict depends on who you ask. According to Nipsey's camp, trouble began when he attempted to break free from what he perceived as a one-sided deal with Big U's label. Nipsey reportedly felt trapped in a contract where he was being exploited, possibly even extorted. Big U tells a different story. He claims the tension started when he decided to step back from the music industry temporarily. During this time, Nipsey had possession of Big U's recording equipment. When Big U wanted it back, he retrieved it and moved it to his shop on 43rd and Crenshaw, making it available to multiple artists, including Nipsey, if he still wanted to use it. This might seem like a minor issue, but in an industry where respect is currency, Nipsey apparently took serious offense to Big U reclaiming the equipment without his permission. But what happened next would take this business dispute and turn it into something much more personal and dangerous. And trust me, the family connection between these two men would only complicate things further. What many people don't realize about this conflict is that it wasn't just professional, it was deeply intertwined with family. You see, Nipsey's first child's mother is actually Big U's niece. This family connection added a volatile dimension to their deteriorating relationship. According to street sources, Nipsey became concerned about the environment his daughter was being raised in. He allegedly discovered guns, drugs, and alcohol in proximity to his child while visiting his baby mother's home. Enraged, Nipsey reportedly went to confront the situation alone, a dangerous decision that would have severe consequences. During this confrontation, Nipsey allegedly physically assaulted the man his baby mother was seeing, pistol whipping him so severely that he required hospital treatment. Some accounts suggest that Nipsey's baby mother was also harmed during this violent incident. When Big U learned what had happened to his niece, family loyalty took precedence over business partnerships. He reportedly confronted Nipsey at his store, where a heated exchange quickly escalated into a physical altercation. According to witnesses, Big U overpowered Nipsey in the fight. That's when Nipsey's brother, Black Sam, entered the picture, a move that would forever alter the dynamics between all parties involved. Now, imagine you're Black Sam watching your brother getting beaten. What would you do? Black Sam rushed inside the store and returned with a pistol. Instead of directly aiming at Big U, he fired a warning shot into the air, successfully stopping the fight. But this protective act came with severe consequences. LAPD officers arrived almost immediately, witnessing Black Sam holding the firearm. Police opened fire on him. Miraculously, every bullet missed. All three men were arrested and taken to the 77th Street Police Division, only to be released on bail the following morning. This incident marked a crucial turning point. From this moment forward, Black Sam and Big U would maintain a mutual dislike for one another, with tensions simmering beneath every interaction. Nipsey was caught in the middle, torn between family loyalty and navigating the complex power dynamics of the streets. You might be wondering, could things possibly get worse from here? The answer was a resounding yes, as territory disputes would soon add another dangerous dimension to their conflict. In 2011, Nipsey's career continued to grow as he began collaborating with rapper YG. During the filming of the music video for Ain't No of K-Shay and A, Nipsey brought YG, known to be affiliated with Treetop Pyrus, a blood set, into Rolling 60's Crip territory. This violated unwritten street rules, as crossing gang lines was uncommon and potentially dangerous during that era. Big U strongly disapproved of Nipsey bringing a blood-affiliated rapper into Crip territory. The situation became so tense that Nipsey reportedly had to physically fight multiple members of the Rolling 60s just to defend his decision to have YG in their neighborhood. This demonstration of loyalty wasn't lost on YG, who later returned the favor by inviting Nipsey to Treetop territory for his I'm a Thug video shoot. Despite gang rivalries, the two rappers forged a strong friendship and continued collaborating musically in the years that followed. But here's what's fascinating. Despite all these conflicts, Nipsey's career continued its meteoric rise. The next 7 to 8 years saw Nipsey elevating his status in the music industry, culminating in a Grammy nomination for Best Rap Album. His business acumen earned him respect far beyond music, as he invested in his community and created economic opportunities in South Central. And this leads us to perhaps the most surprising twist in this story. Despite their troubled history, there were moments when Big U and Nipsey appeared to reconcile, at least publicly. In a rare moment captured on video, Big U can be seen praising Nipsey's work ethic and business approach. Remember that he sold his own music. He did what no other rappers do today. When I came along and Steve came along, we had a formula that merged with what he was doing, but he outworked any artist I've seen. I'm talking about business-wise, not on the mic. This man is more professional than 90% of the dudes who are trying to grow to his level. These words of praise from Big U suggested that perhaps their relationship had evolved beyond their past conflicts. But beneath the surface, tensions remained, particularly between Big U and Black Sam. Big U himself admitted this in an interview. I'm going to keep it 100. Me and his brother wasn't cool. Me and his brother wasn't the best of friends. You got to understand, I'm going to have friends that my mama ain't going to like. I'm going to have friends that my brother is not going to like. You're going to have people that your people don't like. This raises an important question. Did Big U's reconciliation with Nipsey ever truly extend to Nipsey's inner circle? Or was this just a public facade covering deeper, unresolved issues? I need to tell you about another disturbing element that adds to this complicated story. Since his release from prison, Big U had allegedly developed a reputation for taxing any major artists who entered Rolling 60's territory. According to street sources, anyone with a significant name in the industry needed to pay this tax and go through Big U to receive safe passage and the ability to operate within the neighborhood without risk of harm. This brings us to early 2019, when a potentially telling incident occurred. Nipsey had collaborated with DJ Khaled and John Legend on the single Higher, and initially brought DJ Khaled to Rolling 60's territory to film the music video. When Big U learned about this, he allegedly dispatched numerous Rolling 60's members to the video shoot to address the situation. Despite Nipsey standing his ground, the overwhelming pressure reportedly forced him to relocate the video shoot to the top of a parking structure in Englewood, notably outside of Rolling 60's territory. During this period, Nipsey also apparently increased his security detail in response to death threats he was receiving. These threats allegedly came from members of the Englewood families, the dominant blood gang in the area. Just days after this incident, the unthinkable happened. On March 31, 2019, Nipsey Hussle was shot and killed outside his Marathon clothing store in South Los Angeles. The hip-hop world and beyond mourned the loss of not just a talented artist, but a community leader and visionary. In the aftermath of Nipsey's murder, Eric Holder, described as a hot-headed, previously unknown shooter from the rolling 60s and a former friend of Nipsey's baby mother, was charged and eventually convicted of the killing. But this official narrative didn't stop speculation from swirling. Rumors began circulating that Big U had allegedly orchestrated the murder, with people pointing to their troubled history as potential motivation. Fans also noted that Big U did not attend Nipsey's funeral, which many interpreted as suspicious. Adding fuel to these theories, a screen-recorded clip of Big U going live on social media began circulating online, with some claiming it showed him saying "Justice for Eric Holder," though the authenticity and context of this clip have been disputed. In a more recent development that reignited these theories, Black Sam alluded to the possibility that Eric Holder may have been sent by someone during an interview with Big Boy. This statement sparked renewed speculation about potential behind-the-scenes orchestration of Nipsey's murder. Some have theorized that as Nipsey's influence grew, he was getting bigger than the program, and possibly defying what's often called the first law of power: never outshine the master. But it's crucial to emphasize that these remain speculations with no concrete evidence to support them. Big U has repeatedly denied any involvement in Nipsey's murder, stating that Nipsey was like a little brother to him, despite their past conflicts. Meanwhile, Black Sam continues to keep Nipsey's vision alive through the management of his business enterprises and community initiatives, ensuring that his brother's legacy extends far beyond music. So what are we left with? A tragic story that reveals the complex, often dangerous intersection of street politics, family ties, and music industry power struggles. The relationship between Nipsey Hussle and Big U serves as a stark reminder that even as artists ascend to mainstream success, the gravitational pull of street affiliations and past conflicts can remain powerful forces in their lives. The truth about what really happened between these two figures may never be fully known. What's clear is that Nipsey Hussle's impact transcended music, as he showed a generation of young people from similar backgrounds that it was possible to succeed through entrepreneurship and community investment. Perhaps the most important question isn't about who was right or wrong in these conflicts, but rather, what might have been possible if these two powerful figures had managed to truly reconcile their differences and combine their influence for the betterment of their community. As we reflect on this complex story, one thing remains certain. Nipsey Hussle's mantra of "the marathon continues" lives on, inspiring countless individuals to pursue their own paths to success and community empowerment, regardless of the obstacles they face. The streets remember, the culture remembers, and the questions surrounding what really happened between Big U and Nipsey Hussle continue to echo through the halls of hip-hop history, perhaps never to be fully answered.